Right guys, so we are going to Stackhouse Gym in Rayleigh. What are your thoughts of the day?
Well, once you cross the bridge, it's bandit country, isn't it? Foreign territory. I've got my passport at the ready. But no, all jokes aside, big up them for inviting us to come down and try their gym. It's always nice when people do things like that. Little day out. Just excited to go try a different gym, see what it's all about.
Try some new equipment.
Yeah, meet some new people. Yeah, all of that jazz, all part of the game.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So we are about 5 minutes away
Wobble.
from Stackhouse Gym.
Oh.
You asked the Queen, and we are training what today?
I have got arms and delts. Part of my new plan. It's an absolute killer.
I'm training the same as you today,
Oh.
which is rare.
Yeah.
Yes, Queen. Look, you've got better bodies on.
Oh yeah. Hold up, cars, better bodies. Discounted mine.
I like the hat.
I like the hat. This was a little Sweden special, this one. Big up the old flash sale.
It's alright, I've got the sat nav, don't stress.
Yeah.
Oh, there's lots.
Passports at the ready for where we are.
Yes, there's lots of police Aranos up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. But we will be back in a bit when we get there.
When we've been arrested. Bye.
Yeah, toodles. What did you think?
It was good. It was really good. It was like stepping back in time a little bit. Like it was a proper old school gym. I don't know if you can see me.
Yeah, we can. Sort of.
Yeah, a proper old school gym. There's some bits of kit in there that I ain't seen before. Straight out of like a blood and guts Dorian Yates film.
No, it was, weren't it?
I liked it. Yeah, it was a good gym. It was a good gym. It was just one of those like no frills. Not quite a they call them like spit and sawdust gym. It wasn't as bad as that, but it was just.
It weren't commercial.
No,
commercial,
exactly. That's what
I
that's what I like. Yeah, like a commercial gym.
Yeah.
It weren't like that. It was
an individual gym. It had its own like personality, didn't it?
Yeah.
And, like,
yeah.
obviously we don't do high rocks, but the good thing was they did have like a whole high rock section and like a massive board, so you had to beat, like if you went in there and you done high rocks, you would have to beat other people's times. But if you guys are in Essex and you haven't already been, I would highly suggest.
Not far. It's just across the
tunnel.
Tunnel, bridge, whatever you want to call it. It's about 15-20 from like Forest, so it's not far at all if you're back home kind of ways. But yeah, decent gym. It was a decent gym.
It was a good gym.
Just put your plates away. If you go to a gym, right, put your plates away. Like,
yeah, that was the only thing, weren't it?
Yeah, but you know what it was? The victim, it was the kids. I was watching the kids do it. Like, I don't know if they get excited or just don't know about it, but back in my day, you get slapped around the head if you did that. So
there was a notice on the wall by the toilets, and it said that you get 3 warnings if you don't put your weights away. So the first one is a verbal warning, the second one's a written one, and then the third one you're basically out on your ear. But
speaking of toilets, yeah, do you know what they get a +1 for? They had a sharps bin in the toilet, so if you know, you know. But that is something that I ain't seen for a long time. So if any of
they had one in the women's as well.
If any of you,
if any of
dabble
you
in the
dabble
devil's
in the
juice, mate, you know they cater for that.
Look how pretty that Christmas house. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, that is one thing I'm enjoying about our walks at the moment.
What?
Is looking at all the different Christmas lights.
So it is. This gets worse the heavier I get.
Ooh.
The 10k turns into feeling like 20k.
Sorry, I look like I'm being dragged left, right and centre by the dog here, but she's a big girl.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good experience. If I was back in the area, I'd try it. They got like a good little calf bit in the reception, so if you don't bring any meal prep, they had like meal prep stuff in there, which is always
they had like
always a good little shout.
Sweet Thai chili wraps. They had katsu curry.
Yeah.
They had peri peri chicken and rice bowl. They had a few really good like little bits in the fridge section, and then they done shakes. They done a meal deal thing where you could buy like a meal prep and a shake for £11, which I thought was quite good.
Yeah, they got strongman stuff as well. If any big bastards are in there, they had like loads of strongman stuff, which was pretty cool to watch.
I couldn't figure out if it was more of a bodybuilder's gym or a powerlifter gym, like a strongman gym.
It reminds me of like, if anyone knows like Evolution Gym in Alresford, it's a bit like that. It caters to both. It's just basically for big boys. So either way, but yeah, the joint was quite cool. They had some like real high level like Panata stuff and all of that, but then they had like hammer strength stuff that was like belt driven, straight out of the 90s. So
they also, the one thing I will say about that gym is everyone sort of like bigged everyone up. Like, I don't know if you lot notice, like in many gyms now, you don't get like that much of a community feel in them.
I think that's just the Kent thing. I think it's a Kent thing.
As such
every gym I've been back home, so like Muscle Works in Orpington, they're
community
the vibe's
driven.
different. I don't know. People in Kent are just a bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just a based Londoner, but I think the game's changed a little bit down here. But no, it's good vibes.
It was.
You did get a few on your way as Essex kind of people in there. That was quite funny.
That was quite funny. There was a few things going on in there. I was a bit like.
I got blinded by a few turkey teeps and some brill cream, but.
Is there cameras in here?
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
What are we rating it?
What are we rating it?
Out of 10. So vibe. What are we rating the vibe out of 10?
Vibe?
I'm going to give it a solid 7.
Do you know what? I would have said a 7, but just for the fact they got a shark spin in the toilet, they get a 7.5. that's jokes. That is jokes. I'd say a good 7.5. I think.
What for the vibe?
I think as a whole, like a 7.5. Like, if you went there, you wouldn't be disappointed at any level. The only thing I think they need to work on is maybe like enforcing people not just leaving plates on.
Yeah, that. And I'm not sure if there was a posing room. I didn't see a posing room.
Yeah, they've got some good space there.
But they did have really good lighting in like where the weight section is, like the free weights.
Yeah.
And they had like some mad bloody, what are they called, acrobat section thing. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah. No, I didn't. It's got like 3 levels though. Not 3 levels, it's got like
3
2 mezzanines. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. They had like one for cardio and then the other side. We didn't even go up there, did we?
No.
But it looked like it had more arm stuff up there and like chest stuff.
Yeah. Well,
but
the equipment I used, like, they had some Panata stuff in there I've never used before, which was pretty sick. So it was like a mix of like old school hammer strength and then fancy new Panata stuff. So it gives you a proper nice little.
I tell you what, I did really enjoy in there. Really enjoy the music.
Yeah, do you know what it
is?
It
was like old school 80s, 90s R&B, hip hop, and that's it for me. Like if I'm working out, as a lot of you know, I do tend to post what music I'm listening to. I like a bit of like 80s, 90s R&B, hip hop. I didn't even really have to wear my headphones. I actually turned my music off and just carried on wearing my headphones, just to keep my ears warm. But no, I would highly recommend you trying the gym, even if you're not from around there and you just want to go for a little. Okay, sorry. Even if you just want to go for like a little road trip and try another gym, I would suggest Stackhouse. I'm going to put the address and everything in the description below. But what was your favourite bit of equipment for the day?
My favourite bit?
Yeah.
Do you know what? The Panata tricep extension machine was good. It was like, it gave you the real serious depth of like a skull crusher, but with the fact that you can change the weight, so it was much nicer. So
I liked the you know that you didn't like it, but that bicep curl one, the one with the moving.
Yeah, no,
I don't know what that was called.
No, I don't really like some of the fancy bicep machines. I just like it a little bit more old school. The hammer strength one, I did put a video up. That was like belt driven. That was definitely like a 90s one, and that was a serious contraction. But I stand on that. I think a lot of the older equipment's far better than the modern stuff. But I'm just a meathead.
The only other thing I would add is that the layout, I got a bit confused where everything was.
So it was one of those where they had so much equipment. It was like,
it was just everywhere, weren't it?
Yeah, but it was good. It was good. Like in terms of gyms, it's a good hybrid between, like, it's not like one of those gyms that you'd expect to see like everyday people at. There's people that are a bit more serious. You know, it's not like Pure Gym or anything like that, but it's not quite as extreme as like an Ultra Flex or something like that. So it's a good middle ground. Yeah, it's a good gym.
I agree.
Good gym. I would recommend it. It's worth on a weekend or something. It's worth going up there. It's good vibes.
I think a day pass is £20, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how much it was. Thankfully, they were nice enough to us to invite us to come down. But yeah, I think it's actually a tenner or something like that. I think it's like 20 quid when I looked for 2 people. But to be fair, it's about the going rate now for a day pass.
Yeah, that's true. But no, I do. I look how pretty the spot is. I do highly suggest going down there because you won't be disappointed. I just don't think it's for like your everyday gym goer.
No,
I don't think.
It's pretty testy in there.
Yeah, it actually was. The only thing that I didn't really hear much of is, this is what I look for in a gym. I know I'm in like a really good gym, like surrounded by. I know this is gonna sound really bizarre, but I say it to you all the time. If I'm in a gym and there's like big meatheads grunting, I know I'm being looked after.
Yeah.
I know that if I get stuck, I'm going to be saved if you're not in eyesight. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so if you guys know any good gyms where there's some massive meatheads grunting and you want us to give it a go, comment below and we'll go and give it a go. And we'll do like a little review like this, and our opinions and, you know, our thoughts.
Yeah?
But yeah.
We should wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Yeah?
See you later, guys.